What's going on, guys? Today I just want to do a raw video, no edits, just kind of off the cuff. So lately I've been seeing a lot of stuff in YouTube, a lot of people talking about the struggles of the junk removal business. A lot of guys aren't doing well. A lot of guys are, shutting it down or, pulling out for good. And junk removal is definitely a tougher business because in this business, you basically need to be a master of getting a lot of jobs and a lot of leads. Where, a traditional business, like carpentry, plumbing, all those types of businesses or other service businesses, a lot of times the jobs you get are going to last you, several weeks to several months. So you don't need as much of volume. Where junk removal, it's a big volume game. And also a lot of areas just don't have that volume to begin with. Like if you're in a small city, like around 20,000 people or even 10,000 people, you're probably not going to have 5 jobs a day all week long. Like it's just like it can happen, but realistically, you're probably not going to have that. Even these companies around here, I got 1-800-GOT-JUNK in my location. I see their trucks parked all the time. There's another company just like them, 1-800-GOT-JUNK. They're called Just Junk. Same advertising. They're big guys. They're a multi-million-dollar company. Again, their trucks are parked all the time. And these are companies who have their budgets that can allocate, tens of thousands of dollars a month in marketing, SEO, Google ads, Facebook ads. They're on all these platforms and they're not even running 5 days a week. So in a lot of these areas, so if you think you're coming in and you're going to get 5 days a week worth of work in these smaller areas, it is very unlikely. That's where I do think if you guys are going to start a junk removal business, or if you're already operating, you need to have something that's going to go on the side of it. Whether it's you're still working a part-time job, or you're doing some other like little side hustle, or you have a kind of a secondary service that you're offering that's going to at least balance it out. So for me, I do play poker, and then also I do a lot of resale. I've talked about before in the past on my channel, my garage is usually full all the time with resale items. So that way when I'm not actually doing junk removal jobs and making money, I go home, I'm listing stuff on Marketplace all day. And, that way, at least on an off day at home, I can sell, 5, 6, 7 things. I make my few $100 that way, right? I think you do need to have some sort of secondary source of income running this business. At least that way, you're going to feel a little bit more secure, because there is a lot of peaks in this business, especially around the winter months. For me, January till around the end of March, even right now, I'm starting to pick up a bit, but still not to my full capacity. But anyways, also there is a lot of fees with this business. I heard a guy talking about it the other day, saying that he just felt like every time he made money that someone was there with their hand out wanting to take it. And it is like that in junk removal. You do have to pay a lot in taxes. There's always the dump fees that are going up, the fuel, the labor. It is a hard business to scale, because you obviously got to trust guys to drive your trucks. And then as soon as you put someone behind the wheel, now you got to cover their insurance. And it's also, you got to worry about them damaging the truck or damaging property. And if you have a truck and trailer system, you got to be confident that they can, drive it, because they are going to be tested. There is going to be some tight spots where, you do have to have some driving skill when you're driving that type of unit. But overall, this is a great business. It doesn't cost that much to get into. Your biggest, cost to get into the business is, having a truck and trailer. A lot of guys I know already have the truck and trailer you can get for a couple grand, so it's really not that bad. And then it's just, figuring out your marketing, Google ads, Facebook ads. You can do some pole signs. I'm kind of stepping away from pole signs. I find them expensive, and they're only usually ever up for like a week or 2 weeks, and everyone just pulls them all down. So I'm kind of moving away from that. I'm getting more into direct mail. There's a lot of different methods. I think you should always be testing and just trying new customer acquisitions, because I don't think it's good to be dependent on one reliable source of marketing either. Obviously, there is going to be one main driver, the 80-20 principle. Google will bring 80% of your business for sure, but I think you still need to have that 20% working, whether it's Facebook or, direct mail, something like that. But anyways, I just wanted to give my 2 cents. I've seen a lot of stuff surfacing around YouTube lately. A lot of guys having trouble. I just wanted to share with you what my thoughts were, since I've been in this business for 6 years, and I've learned a few things along the way, and obviously I'm still learning. But anyways, I hope this kind of helped, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.